Pat Sajak has suggested that iconic letter-turner Vanna White take a turn at being the host of Wheel of Fortune when he retires. The dynamic duo broached the subject on Monday's episode, envisioning Vanna, 66, switching roles with incumbent host Ryan Seacrest. Pat, 77, joined Vanna at the tail end of January 29's installment of Wheel of Fortune. The episode featured a glimpse of Glücksrad, the German iteration of WoF, in which they do something interesting, according to Pat. The host and the hostess decide who's going to be at the puzzle board and who is going to be at the wheel, he explained. Vanna replied, and they switch in the middle. Pat, 77, joined Vanna at the tail end of January 29's installment of Wheel of Fortune. The episode featured a glimpse of Glücksrad, the German iteration of WoF, in which they do something interesting, according to Pat. The host and the hostess decide who's going to be at the puzzle board and who is going to be at the wheel, he explained. Vanna replied, and they switch in the middle. Sajak's joke comes after Vanna allegedly entered into tense contract negotiations over the summer, as some fans wondered if she would be promoted to host upon Sajak's departure. When Pat announced his retirement last June, many fans backed Vanna to replace him and for Maggie Sajak, Pat's daughter, to become the letter-turner. Instead, Ryan was tapped to take his place, and Vanna claimed that rumors about her salary dispute were blown out of proportion. It was because people just have rumors, she told People in October. Everything is so blown out of proportion, not just with my stuff, with everybody's stuff. White, who has been a wheel fixture since 1982, added that she is a strong person and won't be doing anything I don't want to do or that I don't believe in. My mother taught me that at a young age, and I'm sticking to my guns, she said. In December, Seacrest expressed his excitement about hosting the show during an appearance on Good Morning America. I'm beyond excited. I mean, Pat Sajak is a legend. No one can replace him, he admitted. Vanna White, she's become a dear friend. I'm so much looking forward to being on stage with her. And I love the show, and giving away cash and prizes every single night in America's living rooms is the greatest job. Pat will step down from hosting since 1981 in June 2024, and Seacrest is starting late this summer. Vanna will be the letter-turner for 2 more years under her new contract. It was a crisp autumn evening when Pat Sajak, host of Wheel of Fortune for over 4 decades, casually dropped a remark that set the entertainment world buzzing. As he sat down for an exclusive interview on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon he wasn't expecting the question that would turn heads across the globe. Jimmy Fallon, known for his playful interviews and lightning-fast wit, leaned forward with a grin. So Pat, Fallon began, tapping his fingers on the desk, you're the longest-running host in TV history for a game show. You've seen it all, and you're coming to the end of your Wheel of Fortune journey. But I've got a serious question for you. After you retire, who's the perfect fit to take over your iconic position? Pat paused for a beat, staring into the camera as if contemplating the weight of the question. Fallon leaned in, eyes twinkling, waiting for the response. Well, Pat said, his signature grin creeping across his face, there's only one person I can think of who's truly qualified. And that's Vanna White. The audience let out a collective gasp, some chuckling at the playful suggestion. But Pat wasn't finished. She's been here longer than most of us, and quite frankly, I think she knows the job better than anyone else. So when the time comes for me to retire, whenever that is, I think Vanna should try her hand at hosting the show. She's already a pro at flipping letters. Why not flip some questions too? The room erupted in laughter, and even Jimmy Fallon couldn't help but crack a smile at the unexpected quip. Pat's suggestion was both a nod to Vanna White's decades-long tenure as the letter-turning icon and a tongue-in-cheek way to acknowledge his eventual retirement. In the world of Wheel of Fortune Vanna's role has always been seen as pivotal. She has, after all, been there from the very beginning, stepping into her role as the glamorous, poised, and ever-smiling co-host in 1982. As the show has evolved, so too has her bond with Pat. The two share a chemistry that fans have come to adore over the years, and their playful banter has become a trademark of the show. Yet, despite being the central figure for nearly 40 years, Vanna White has remained largely in the background, supporting Pat's iconic role as the face of the show. Her role as the letter turner, while essential, has never received the same level of spotlight as Pat's hosting duties. But with Pat's playful suggestion, the idea of Vanna stepping into a new role suddenly gained traction. The growing buzz around the comment. In the days that followed the interview, the entertainment world couldn't stop talking about Pat's quip. Rumors began circulating on social media, with fans wondering if Vanna White would indeed take up the mantle when Pat decided to retire. Some were excited about the prospect, citing her decades of experience and undeniable chemistry with Pat. Others questioned whether the transition would be smooth or if it would change the dynamic of Wheel of Fortune too drastically. But in the midst of all the chatter, one thing became clear. Pat's lighthearted comment had ignited a broader conversation about Vanna's place in the Wheel of Fortune legacy. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight Vanna was asked about Pat's comment. She chuckled warmly, the same smile that had charmed viewers for years spreading across her face. "Well, I don't know about all that," she said, laughing softly. "I love Pat, and we've had an amazing run together. I'm happy to continue doing what I do, and I don't think anyone could replace Pat. He's irreplaceable, but it's nice to know he thinks I could handle it. Maybe I'd give it a try. Who knows?" Vanna's response was as gracious as expected, but fans couldn't help but wonder if there was more to the story than she was letting on. After all, Vanna has been with the show longer than anyone else, and her connection to Wheel of Fortune runs deep. Ryan Seacrest's possible role. While Pat's comments were lighthearted, there was also the matter of Ryan Seacrest. In recent years, Seacrest has become a ubiquitous presence in television. After taking over as the host of American Idol he swiftly became a household name. His smooth hosting style and ability to adapt to any format have made him a natural choice for numerous hosting gigs, from New Year's Eve broadcasts to daytime talk shows. It was rumored that Seacrest had been considered as Pat's replacement, with insiders suggesting that he was a top contender. So when Pat made his remark about Vanna, some fans couldn't help but wonder whether it was a subtle jab at Seacrest, who had been linked to the hosting position in the media. The possibility of Seacrest, a seasoned host, taking over Wheel of Fortune seemed like a natural progression for many, but Pat's suggestion of Vanna White added an intriguing layer to the conversation. Seacrest, ever the professional, responded diplomatically when asked about Pat's comment during an interview. "I've always admired Pat and Vanna," Seacrest said. "They've created something truly special with Wheel of Fortune If I were ever asked to be a part of it, I'd be honored. But I think Pat and Vanna have set the bar so high that it's going to be hard for anyone to follow in their footsteps." A new era for Wheel of Fortune Pat's quip had more than just the media buzzing. It also stirred up a conversation about the future of Wheel of Fortune After decades of consistency with Pat and Vanna at the helm, fans have become incredibly attached to the duo's dynamic. The idea of either one of them stepping down or the show transitioning to new leadership seems like a monumental shift. For many, Pat and Vanna represent the heart of Wheel of Fortune They are synonymous with the show itself, and the thought of a new host, whether Vanna herself or another prominent figure, raises questions about the future of the beloved game show. But if Pat's quip is any indication, perhaps Wheel of Fortune is ready for some change. Maybe Vanna White, the woman who has been flipping letters for over 40 years, is more than just a supporting player. Perhaps she's the future. As Pat's retirement looms, the conversation will continue to evolve. Will Vanna step up to the plate, Or will another host like Ryan Seacrest take the reins? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. Wheel of Fortune is about to spin into a new chapter, and the legacy of Pat and Vanna will forever be at its core. Until then, fans can only wait and speculate. After all, Wheel of Fortune is full of surprises.